Alstari Suzuki not only run Fujiwara and Chambon, they also run Spaniard Gregorio Lavia in the Superbikes on Suzuki GSX-R 750. His is perhaps the trickiest of all Suzukis, but what about the ones you can buy in the shops? Steve Barish tells us more.
This is the latest GSX-R 750. Now, it has a huge amount of history, the GSX-R. In the year 2000, this model was actually launched, and it was then my bike of the year. It had everything: agility, speed. It was a great machine to ride. Now, this is the K2 model, brand new this year. The changes are, it has a nice new shiny exhaust pipe here, stainless steel. It's a bit lighter, should give more performance. Also, they've changed the swinging arm pivot here. It's on an eccentric. You can adjust the ride height. Back in 2000 though, when I rode the bike, I liked it a lot, but I was a little concerned that the brakes just weren't quite powerful enough. Now we know on the track it's getting a bit of a hammering by the V-twins. We've tried the Ducati and we've tried the Honda. I'm going to go out on the circuit. I've got the keys to this bike here at Brands Hatch. We'll give it a pasting and see how it stands up.
The GSX-R 750 is an inline 4 and this is the K2 version. 749 cc's, the fuel-injected engine is capable of over 160 miles per hour.
Well, last time I rode a GSX-R, it was at Mallory Park 2 years ago. It was cold. Today I've got Brands Hatch long circuit to myself and it's boiling hot. The first thing you immediately know about this bike is how light it is. Even in the pit lane, it just feels like a 600. I have to say, in my opinion, it's a beautifully balanced bike. I said that many years ago, or 2 years ago. It hasn't got too much power, it doesn't scare you. You might have to work a bit harder through the gears for the 1000, but it is very nicely balanced. You know, I still say this is a cracking bike. I know everybody wants the 1000cc bike because they want to talk about it in the pub, but really this thing has ample power. You just have to work a bit harder with it. Rev it a little bit harder and it sounds good. 158. It's not bad for a 750. I'd challenge any good rider to a race around this circuit on 1000. I still think you can whoop it. Through Westfield here, double apex corner. I've got that wrong. But whatever you do, follow my line. Definitely not through this Dingle Dell bit. Wow, got it wrong again. It's definitely in the running for the bike of the year. Just for sheer fun of riding. The end of my play, and a more enjoyable bike you'd be hard pushed to find. You know, you'd still be hard pushed to find a bike that's more enjoyable to ride. Sure, it hasn't got all the punch out the corners the big twins have got, but it revs really good. It's very, very agile. The brakes are still not quite up to it. I think if they put the 1000 brakes on it, it'd be a lot better. But it does everything you want it to do, and it's still definitely in the running for Bike of the Year for me this year.